Hello, guys. This is Emmanuel McDonald. Good morning. I need to make this disclaimer before proceeding. Trading forex, trading synthetic indices, and all forms of leveraged products carry enormous risk. So please, at all times, do not trade with capital or money you cannot afford to lose. Now, past performance of any trading system or trading program or trading, whatever it is, past performance of trading is not indicative of future results. So please, at all times, do not invest or trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Okay. Now, having gotten that out of the way, I'm so glad to come your way again today. It's been quite a while since I made a video. It's been a while. It's been quite a while. Okay. So the last video I made was the video announcing um, our the review of the last program we held, the Jump Index uh, copy trade program that we held. Okay, that's the last video that I made. That also announced our PAMM program. Now, guys, the reason I'm making this video today is to show you two things. First of all, if you are interested in the the VST Platinum, I'm going to be showing you some crazy things today that will blow your mind. Many of you may not even believe it, but if those of you that have that are already inside the, the students for the VST Platinum, you are blown away. I mean, I've opened your eyes to some things that are quite unreal. In fact, let me use the word unreal, because these things are mind blowing. These things are powerful. The things that you've been learning for the last 2 weeks or so has been amazing. Okay, it's been amazing. Okay, so those of you that are yet to, that are interested in joining the VST Platinum, this would be an eye-opening stuff for you to get into the VST Platinum program. Now, the VST Platinum program, for those of them that joined, they paid around 275,000 naira. So currently, the rate has gone up because of the, if you're in Nigeria, you know that the exchange rate here is crazy. So the exchange rate, I mean, so crazy. So I don't want to waste your time. I want to show you a few things, and I also want to talk to you today, um, also about the VST PAMM program that we do. Now, I want to also say this. Um, I'm not a perfect trader. I'm not a perfect trader. As I'm going to be showing you today, I'm going to also be showing you some of the losses that I've been taking for some time now. I'm going to be showing you everything today. I decided to just give you guys a little glimpse into the VST Platinum, what it's all about, and things that So if some of these trades, I think one or two or three of them were taken during the times I was having a class with the students. Um, but the signals we are taking, the trade setups, was there, and we took the trades and all that. It's been amazing. It's been quite powerful, and this is what we're going to be experiencing during the VST PAMM program that is coming up from September 1st. Okay. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the PAMM program so that by the time I start showing you these things, you will understand why you need to join the VST PAMM program, why you need to subscribe for it. You're going to be excited, believe me. This is going to really excite you. I can assure you of that. It's going to really excite you. Now, the VST PAMM program is like is a copy trade program, but then we have issues where people come to you and they tell me, oh, I want you to trade for me. I've had these issues before. People come to you, I want you to trade for me, trade my account. You agree to trade for them, and then you agree a certain percentage to trade for them. They give you access to the account, you trade, you make money, and then when you make money and when you make profits, they take the profits and then they run away. You don't see them, they block you. When you call them, when you try to contact them, they don't respond and all that. Now, the PAMM program actually removes such issues. It makes it impossible for um, uh, clients or whatever, however you want to put it, the customer, a student or whatever. It makes it impossible for them to not be able to pay you your profit, except you're not making profit. Okay, it makes it impossible for them not to do that. So in I get a lot of messages from you guys asking me, oh, please come and trade my account. I want you to trade my account. Now, this is how it works. There are certain brokers, like one here that I like to use. I'm also using them for my own personal account, like I'm going to be showing you. You open an account with them. They have the PAMM program. So you have a master account. You fund it with a certain amount. They have, because if you're going to be trading people's account, you have to have a certain minimum. You cannot exceed, you cannot go below that minimum. Okay. So you must have, they have a minimum balance you must have on your account at all times. So once you, because if you're trading people's money, you need to make sure that you're not risking their capital. Their capital is not, you're not over leveraging, not over exposed. You understand? So they make it in such a way that you also have your own money involved. So if you're trading money, if you're trading your own account and your money is there, you are more careful, against losses. So that's the way they pattern it. Now, that doesn't mean that you're not going to have losses. I'm not saying that you're not going to have losses, but they pattern it in such a way that you're not just trading people's accounts, like you're trading a demo account and there's no emotion, there's no attachment to the account. You are actually, they ask you to open a master account and fund that master account with a particular minimum. So when you fund the master account with that minimum, the other customers or clients that will come to you, like some of you are going to be subscribing for this program, when you subscribe, you open an account with that broker, fund that account. Now you have access, 100% access to your account. You're not going to be giving me access to that account. I will not have any business, touching your account or touching your money. I have no business with that. I will not even know how much you have. I will not even know how much you funded with. Okay. But what I say is, if you're joining this program, make sure you're funding with a minimum of 150 US dollars. This is to allow us room for drawdown. If you're not going to be funding that amount, I'm sorry, this program is not for you. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste time with others. So this program is not for you. The only time I want to hear, maybe you have one or two things to say, is if you have any questions regarding that. But if it's about how much you're going to be funding, it's going to be a minimum of 150 US dollars. You can fund above that. You can fund $5,000, $1,000, $500, $300, $200, but it's not going to be below 150 US dollars. That is the minimum that I will accept for this program. So you fund that account, okay? Now I will give you the link to the master account. You now connect your account, your own trading account, to the master account. So any trade I execute, like I'm going to be showing you now, any trade I execute on my master account will also be executed on your own account. Now their platform, the broker's platform works out. Let's say I have $5,000 on my account, or $2,000, $1,000. Obviously, our lot sizes will not be the same. Say you have $150. It's not going to be the same. So the broker works out the percentage I'm risking and my lot size with regards to the size of your account, and allocates the lot size that is required for the size of your account, so that everything is balanced. So if I'm risking 1% of my account, the broker calculates it and also risks only 1% of your own account. You understand? You understand what I mean? So that is how they do it. So they do it in such a way. Everything is so organized and so wonderful. Now, when it's time for commissions and all that, there's no cheating. There's nothing like that. Okay. So that is why I love it. So if you are interested, make sure you subscribe. We're only giving access to 10 people so far. So far we have 7 spots left. 3 spots have been taken. Okay, we have 3 spots left. We are starting trading on the 1st of September. Today is the 8th of August. So, sorry, today is the 7th of August. Okay, so if you are yet to join us, believe me, this will sell out. Time for subscription is now. Subscription is just 62,000 naira. If you're paying with BTC, you're paying $130 worth of BTC. If you're paying $137 worth of BTC, that's what you're paying. If you're paying with Skrill, you're paying $200 worth of Skrill. That's how much you're paying with Skrill. Okay, so I want to show you a few things power of the VST Platinum. And I'm going to be using this because now, guys, I want to show you something, because I'm going to be incorporating the power of compound interest into the trading. Now we're going to begin trading, like I said, on the 1st of September, and we're going to trade for 3 months. We're going to trade September, we're going to trade October, we're going to trade November. Okay, now I can decide to stop trading anytime, any day. And I want to make it clear, I am trading at my own discretion. I am trading my master's account, you are copying my trades. It's as simple as that. Okay, so I don't want anybody telling me you didn't trade today, you didn't trade 2 days ago, you've not traded in 3 days. No, I follow a system, and I don't have to trade every day, as I'm going to be showing you guys here. Okay, so that is it. I want to get right into it right now. So this is I'm going to show you the trades that I've taken from from this watch list here. Okay, so I'm going to let me bring this down a little. Okay, I had 2 trades. I think I had 2 trades on the Euro USD. I want to show you how crazy the VST Platinum is. Now I want to show you what I mean. Now look at this trade. I had only 2.7 loss stop loss on this trade, and the minimum of this trade is 40% return. As you can see it here, if you are seeing my cursor, 40%, 40.44% return. Now, on my personal account, I'm risking an average of 3% minimum. I don't risk below that, and I can risk. Sometimes I risk depending on the how probable the trade is. If it's a very high probability trade, I may try to risk 5%. But then the minimum I'm risking on my own personal account is 3%. Now for this trade, hit my take profit. Okay, I targeted these highs here, as you can see. I entered here, targeted these highs here, and within 2 days or so, 2.5 days or thereabout, it hit take profit. I made 109 pips, but then the pips is not what is important, because sometimes there were trades I took. I'm going to be showing you that I made 75%, 60% in one trade, and they went even up to 100 pips. You understand? They weren't up to 100 pips. So it's not about this how many pips you're making. It's about your risk. What it means is that if I'm risking 1% on this account, I'm making 40%. So I risk a minimum of 3%. That means I made 120%. I doubled my account and made over 20% extra on this particular trade. Just this one trade doubled my account. Okay, so I did a 120% return on this account. That is how powerful it is. Just with this single signal. Then this is another trade I took on the Euro USD. That was sometime earlier this week or so. This is also one risk almost 1 to 10 risk to the what is you can see here is 1 to 9.95. So my stop loss was just 4 pips. Now here it was just barely 3 pips, 2.7 pips. That is how little the stop loss is, and the target I made 109 pips with it. Here I had a 4.1 stop loss and I made 40 pips, and I did 1 to 9. Now I risked about 3% or so, and that means I made about 27% of my account or more, with just barely 30% of my account with just this simple signal here. Okay, so let's go to I don't really trade the BTC and the gold, so let's go to the USD. I want to show you. Okay, amazing and powerful stuff that I'm going to be showing you here, guys. Look at this. I want to show you guys. Look at this. Okay, look at this trade. This is a trade that I took. This was sometime I think in July. Yeah. Now this trade I had 4 pip stop loss, and I did a 60% return, risking 3%. That is a 180% target, and then it ended up for a few days. I did 243 pips on this, risking just 4 pips. How amazing is that? Now, if you're interested in getting the VST Platinum, guys, this is the kind of trades you're going to be taking. This is what we teach you in the VST Platinum: how to risk a fraction and make a massive amount. Okay, so look at this: 60 pips, 60% reward on just a 4 pips stop loss. So this is a 120%, 180% return by risking 3% of my account. So let me scroll this and show you more. Just a moment. The power of the VST Platinum. Okay, now I think I lost this trade. Yeah, I lost this trade. This was a loss. As you can see, just whipped me and took me out of position. It was a loss. So look at it well. I'm going to make it bold. Look at it here. I lost this trade. It just whipped me out and then still went towards my direction. So look at it. Look at that candle that whipped me out. This particular candle here, it just whipped me by less than a pip, took me out of my position and then went my direction. Okay, if I had won this trade, I would have made another 35% on just 3.8 pips stop loss. Now, this was another one. This trade did not trigger. This was this was 2 days ago. It didn't trigger. I'm still waiting for it to come back. But then it went below my TP, so I closed it. So this trade, I didn't take this trade. So I'm not going to lie to you and tell you, oh, I took the trade and all that. There's nothing to hide. Okay, so I was waiting for it to get back to my area of interest. It didn't get there. So it would have been an 11, almost 12% return. My stop loss was just 5 pips. Okay. Okay, I have a trade and I'm still monitoring here, but then I want to show you this. This is one of the best trades I have ever taken since I started the VST Platinum. This is one of the best trades I have ever taken. This is an amazing trade. I did less than a 1 pip stop loss, guys. This is crazy. Less than 1 pip stop loss, and I did just 0.7 pip stop loss, and I did a return of 50%. That's 150%, risking 3% of my account, and then I did 35 pips. And guys, this is crazy. The VST Platinum is crazy, guys. The VST Platinum is crazy. Okay. Now I want to say this. I want to for purpose of clarity. I am also trading an FTMO account and 2 funding talent accounts. I have 2 funding talent accounts, and I also have an FTMO account. Those of you that are also in the funded trader program, you know what I'm talking about. We have done withdrawal. We've done withdrawal. We're hoping to do another withdrawal by next week, which is the 15th. That funding talent. Funding talent normally pays. So we have done our first withdrawal earlier on the 1st of the month of August, and we're going to be doing another one like God's grace because we're very profitable. Now, for this funded trader program like the FTMO and this one, I don't risk up to 3%. I don't even risk up to 1%. I risk about 0.3% to 0.5%. I don't risk up to 1%. So I want to have that clear out there. I don't want to be ambiguous or try to lie to you or try to deceive you or whatever like that. No, nothing like that. But on my own personal account, this is what I'm doing. I risk about 3% minimum. Now, sometimes I can risk 5%. I don't know whether I risk 5% here, but this was also in July. Okay, it was on July 30th. So this is a minimum of 3%, but I think I risked about 5%. I'm not too sure. I don't want to exaggerate things and lie and all that. So go to AUD USD. Okay, so now we had some trades here. Okay, let's start from the first one. First one, this is amazing. I want you to look at this is a VST Platinum, guys. VST Platinum. This is a 2.7 pips stop loss, and then we did a 14% return, almost a 50% return. Okay, targeting doing 50 pips on this trade. This is amazing. Then over here, I want you to see this. We did 2.8 pips stop loss, and eventually ended up doing 25% return. That's 25% by 3 is about 75%, and then 71 pips target. Now this one we lost. This one. This was yesterday. This was a loss. Just really triggered us. The next hour, we took a loss. So we just lost 3%. Now we lost 3% here. 3% minus 75%, that is 72%. Now here we made about 45% there, about 40, 42, 43% there about. So let's say we have more than 100% on this. This is how powerful the VST Platinum is. This is how powerful it is. This is the loss we had. This was yesterday. I lost this trade. Okay, so that is it. As you can see now, as you can see with this, my direction was not wrong. I knew it was going to go down. It was just wake me up. Okay, it happens. So with the VST PAMM program, we are also going to have losses. They are going to happen. I don't want to lie to you and tell you there will not be losses. I'm going to have no. What I'm going to be telling you is that our wins are going to be crazy. They're going to be mind blowing. They're going to be really crazy. Okay, our wins are going to be really, really crazy, guys. They're going to be really crazy. So this one we had okay, there's no trade here. I got into my area of interest, but there was no signal to trade. Okay, there was no signal to trade. Okay, this is an NZD USD. We had a trade here. I think that's one trade. That was sometime last week or so, or earlier this week. Yeah. So this was 22% return. We targeted just 3.6 pips stop loss with a 26% return. So this is how powerful this one is. Again, just one trade, guys. As you can see, it's not too many of them. Just one trade on this, and this is 26%. If you multiply 20, let me be sure. This is 22%. So we have 22% by 3 at the minimum, which is going to, I think I had 5% on this account, on this trade, because this trade was so wonderful. It was so clear. It was so clear. Every parameter was, I think I did 5% on this account, on this trade, actually. I think that's 100% on this. Okay, so we go to the to USD card. Sorry. We go to the US, we had it set up here, but it has not triggered. I didn't trigger, so I closed it. This is this one. It was also another trade I was willing to risk 5%. Every parameter was met, you understand? So, but it didn't trigger. So, I'm hoping that it gets down to this level again. It just got very close to it and ran off. So, we're still watching it to see how it. Now, this is also another place I'm going to start because we've had a couple of trades. I've had a couple of trades here, a couple of wonderful. I've had actually the best trades that I've had so far is on GBP JPY. I'm going to show you something that is crazy, guys. This is crazy. Really, really, really crazy, guys. This is really crazy. I want to show you this. We had 1 to 75. I did a 3% risk, a 3% risk on this account, and we did 75% return. This is just one trade. One trade, 75% return. Our stop loss was 7.7 pips. Now, 75 multiplied by 3. That is around 200 and something percent. You understand? That's around 200 and something percent. 75 multiplied by 3. That is, let me check it on my calculator, on my phone here. That is a 225%. That's how much we did with just one signal. And actually, this also generated other signals. I think I had 2 signals on this particular move that targeted the same take profit. This is the second one. Yeah, this is it. This is the second one. Okay, this is it. We did 37% here on this one. 37 by 3. That is 37 times 3. That is 111% plus 225. So this ended up giving me 336% ROR. Guys, this is the VST Platinum. This is crazy. Now, I don't like to bamboozle. I don't want to say things that these things sound so too good to be true. Believe me, by the time, if you get in on the VST Platinum, by the time I start dishing out these things, your mind will be blown away. You will be blown away, guys. You're really going to be blown away. Look at the entries. The entries are crazy. The entries are really, really crazy, really, really crazy. Look at the entry here. Just sniped it. Okay, let's move forward and I'll show you. I had a loss here, as you can see. So I had a loss here, 3% loss. So we had 336. So let's say we have 333. After when you subtract this loss, I also had another loss. This was today. Just triggered me, and sorry, I think not really a loss. I think I closed this trade at break even. It wasn't a loss. It triggered me, it went into profit, because I usually, when I get into profit, I move my stop loss to break even. Okay, so during the NFP today, the news today, just took me out of my position, and it's still coming back down. Okay, so it went to another point of interest. So I'm still monitoring, but then this is Friday, so I didn't want to stress it. I don't really trade this much. Yeah, I don't think I have not. So this area of interest here was not triggered, so I will continue watching out for it to see what happens. Now it got to my area of interest, it broke it, so there was no signal, so no trade. I think I have a trade on this. Yeah, I think yeah, look at it here. USD CHF. I have one beautiful trade. Look at this, 3%. This was in July, sometime in July. Okay, where is my mouse? Okay, 1.1 stop loss, and then we did a 27% return. That's crazy. Doing one stop loss, guys. Imagine taking a trade with confidence and you have just one stop loss. So this one will bring 81% return using the 3% I normally risk per trade. Now, this is me. I'm not advising you to do the same thing. Those of you that are, like I tell you, the students, the VST Platinum students, when you're starting out with this, you can start with 0.5%. You can scale up to 1% when you get better with doing it. I've been doing this for a long time, so I can afford to risk 5% of my account. Okay, I can afford to risk 3% of my account doing this, because sometimes you're still going to have losses. Okay, so I've not really traded this one much as well. No trades here. Eurocard. I'm watching Eurocard closely because I'm getting close to my area of interest. I've been watching it for months now. Okay, so yeah, so still watching it. It's indicating I have a trade here. Yeah, I have another beautiful 5% trade here that I took. This was everything was there. Look at the entry. The entry was amazing. At least 5%. Excuse me. So we did. I think we did. Hold on. Let me close this one. This one bigger. We did 28% on this trade, and then 28 times 5. That's 100 and I think 116 or so, 140 or so. 28 times 5. That's 140% here. 140% on this, just this, 3.2 pip stop loss, 91 pip profit target in less than a day, just a day. Okay, just one signal, and it's amazing, guys. The VST Platinum is amazing. I just want to show you this. I just want to give you a little glimpse of what it's all about, how powerful this is. When we say this is powerful, we mean it is powerful. If you have ever used any of our strategies, you know what we are talking about. Okay? You know what we are talking about. Okay. So this is it. I'll still continue. Yeah, I had this set up sometime last week. It didn't trigger, so I closed it. It came back. It actually came back today to that area, but then if I had left this, I would have, taken a loss today. So what I do whenever I take it, I enter a limit order and it doesn't trigger, and then it hits my stop, my take profit area, I simply close it. After it becomes an invalid setup. Then our bias was still right. Okay, it got to our area of interest, and then it's dropping, as you can see, or it's dropping. Okay, CAP JPY. Okay, we've been waiting for setups here, but then they have not really triggered. So we're still watching it to get back to my area of interest. Okay, I had a loss here. That was today of this trade. this is today. I had a loss on this trade, so this is a minus 3% on this trade. So that is it. I think that's. No, I think I have all some other trades. Okay, yeah. This is NZDJPY. Let me try to zoom in. Look at this, guys. Look at this. 1.5 pips stop loss, 39%, almost 40% target, almost 40%. So this is 3 pips. That's 3% risk. That makes it about 120% return on just 59.9. 59.5 pips. Then 1.5 pips stop loss. How would you like to trade with such confidence? 1.5 pips stop loss, guys. How would you like to trade like that? How would you like trading like that? That's amazing. Okay. Had a trade, but then it didn't give us a good signal, so no trade on that. Okay, I had losses here. I think I also had a loss here today on this. Sorry, that was it was yesterday, not today actually. That was on Thursday. I just got into my area of interest, triggered it, and took me out here. That was it on Thursday. I also had a loss here of selling, but then the market wanted to do otherwise. Okay, so these are my losses, as you can see. This is minus 6%. This there was no profit here. So now I want you to imagine this, guys. I want you to imagine this. Just think about it for a moment. Think about this for a moment. Let me take this to you so that I don't make mistakes. So think about this for a moment. Now, imagine that I bring in compounding, because I want to do that with the VST PAMM program. Let's just say you had $150 and I'm risking 3% of it per trade. That's a $4.5. So every loss we take will cost you $4.5. Let's just say I'm able to do a trade and then we did like as you can see, we are doing an average of 20%. Let's just say a minimum of 20% on all the trades I've shown you here. At least you can calculate that we are doing some. We've done 75, we've done 30. Let's just say things are so terrible. We do 20% per profit ticket. So 20 times 3 will give you 60%. So 60% of your $150 is 60% is $90 in profit. So if you add it to $150, that's a $240 on the first profit. Now we compound it. That means we take we increase our risk. In other words, we are not longer trading with a $150 account. We're now trading with a $240 account. So we are risking 3% of 204. I'm just giving you an example. I'm not saying that is how much I'm going to risk. I'm just telling you. So now let's just say we are trading risking 3% of $240. That's a $7.2. So if we have any loss on any trade, it's going to cost you $7.2. That's how much it's going to cost, just a measly $7.2. Now, let's say we do another 20%. Let's just say we are so terrible at this, and we do another 20%. 20% times 3, that is 60, another 60% of this, which gives us $144 return. So if you add $144 return to $240, that gives you $384 on just 2 wins. Now, let's just say, give and take, we have 2 losses too. 7.5 minus 4.5, 7.5 added to 1.5, minus this, let's just say minus 7.5 minus 4.5, we have $372. It doesn't matter, guys. Now, you can take your calculator. I don't have time. You can take your calculator and continue doing the math using just 3%, like I've shown you here, and do it until maybe 3 months. Now, I'm not saying you're not going to make, because you get to a point, I'm going to ask you to make, just make some withdrawal and some money so that, your account can, breathe a little. You don't want to have too much and then we get greedy, then we make mistakes. No, I don't want, don't want us to do that. So, but I'm just giving you a clue, a picture of what is possible during these 3 months of trading using the VST Platinum secrets. Now, you don't have to buy the VST Platinum to benefit from it. So all you have to do right now is take your phone. My WhatsApp number is going to be below this video at the description. Send me that message right now. Tell me you want to join the VST PAMM program. We have only room for 7 more people. We're only looking for 10 people. Believe me, this is going to sell out. It's going to cost you, if you're in Nigeria, 62,000 naira for subscription. Okay, then minimum of, now we are starting trading on September 1st. So between September 1st and September 16th, you need to make sure you have funded your account. That's the time I'm going to allow for you to fund your account and come on board. September 1 to September. So even if you subscribe now, so I will encourage you to subscribe now. You will still have from now till September 16th to be able to source for funds, a minimum of $150 to fund your trading account. Okay, so you're going to be added to a group. In that group, I'm going to give you orientation, tell you what to expect, how we're going to be doing it, the things that you need to do, the broker that we're going to use. Okay, so I'm going to be doing all of that by the time you subscribe. This is not for everybody. Okay, so it's not. I'm not going to be doing the expose in public like this. No, so it's only for people that are subscribed. So take up your phone right now. Send me that message right now on WhatsApp. Okay, I've gotten several messages from some of you that are expressing interest. Guys, I'm not going to be keeping spots for anyone. Expression of interest and taking action are not the same thing. I will encourage you to take action now. So if you say I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and you keep procrastinating and others take action and the spots are finished, I will not create another spot. I want to take the number I can manage. Okay, it's not really about the money. I'm good enough. Just the money I make from the funded trader programs, the FTMO and fund is enough. Plus the one I make on my own personal forex account. I'm not even talking about the synthetic indices. I don't even want to go there. So it's not really about the money. You can't pay me. You can't really pay me like that. So guys, now imagine it. Imagine what is possible. Imagine how much you can have in your account by December. Okay, think about it. Send me that message right now on WhatsApp. I look forward to hearing from you. Now, guys, remember, I never said I'm not making any promises. Like I said before at the beginning of the video, don't invest what you cannot afford to lose. And as you can see, as I've shown you here, I also have losses. I'm not perfect. I also have my losses. So I'm not telling you everything I'm telling you is not to promise you that you're going to make. In fact, like I keep saying on our disclaimer page on our website, we make no guarantees whatsoever that any account will make profit at all. There's no guarantee. I'm not guaranteeing you that. Like I've shown you before, I also have losses. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm trading my account. It is being copied directly on your own account, and you're making more. So it's not like you're taking signals. You don't need to take signals because the thing with taking signals is that sometimes you're not available, sometimes you're busy, sometimes you miss the trade. But now you don't have to bother about that one. I take the trade, it simply automatically copies on your own account. Okay, and this will go on for 3 months. Like I said, it's still at my own discretion. Okay, so imagine it that way. Imagine it that way. This is how powerful this is. So get on board right now. Send me that message on WhatsApp. I am ready to respond. I will respond. I will always respond to you. I also have other students that are keep asking me questions, and then the classes. I'm still training the VST Platinum students. Their classes have not yet ended. Some of them are still going to start. Are still yet to start. Some will start on the 18th. Some will start on the 24th. There are many. I'm still training many of them, still teaching them how to do this. Others have already gone far. Some of them that started earlier have gone far. So if you're still interested in getting on board the VST Platinum, you want to learn the VST Platinum course, it's going to cost you, as of today, it's going to cost you 300K. Now there's one of you that I promised a little discount, so you know yourself. Contact me. Your discount still stands as long as you get on board before the 24th of this month. The discount that I offered you, the special discount I offered you, still stands. So let me know what you think, guys. On that note, I'm going to call it a day. Thank you very much. My number is going to be below this video at the description. If you're watching on YouTube or if you're on our Telegram channel, it's still going to be at the description. So send me that message right now. Let me know you want to be part of us. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day. God bless you.